Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stellar Tactics, shall we? Heath Run, fading. Good evening, good to see you. Yes, Tang is good. I've always enjoyed Tang. Grim, good evening. I'm pretty sure it was Tang that Bill Gates would eat, like when he was programming just old school Microsoft stuff. He would just eat the powder, like raw, while he was just coding for hours on end. It's the fuel. Fading, this is a wild game. So this is the first time I've ever streamed it, and I'm not very far into it. This is Stellar Tactics. It is a party-based, isometric, sci-fi RPG so far, but it also has like a space fighting aspect to it. I just haven't gotten that far into it as well, at least as far as I understand it. Not a fuel. No, you just rub the paste on your gums, and I think it does everything you need it to do. All right. So if I look at my log right now, this is my active mission. I need to find the green card and check in on Captain Fisher. So I believe the final episode, you should be all caught up with live episodes that have posted to the channel to get to this point. And I've been kind of playing through this area on the ship. It's part of what it feels like a kind of learning the game tutorial campaign, kind of narrative driven experience, but we'll see how it opens up. Now, I need to find this green key card and see if the captain is alive, basically. Siloom, good evening. Aw, man, Fading, that's terrible. It's so weird when, like, a game that's been out for years somehow gets a patch, like, that messes up the mods. It's like, come on. What are we doing here? Alright, so if I look at the map, this is where I'm at. And I've explored all of these areas. I think I need to go back here because she's unlocked the elevator. And by she, I mean the doctor. So let's see what this does for me up here. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just wander around. Alright, yep, this area is open. So this is like the captain's area, I think. Looks like there was a scuffle here. There's some blood on the couch. Yeah, it's just a normal couch. Okay, so in this container, there's a bunch of grenades and some health packs. So I'm just going to take all that because it looks awesome. And then let's see what you got over here. Hey, Jamanuska. Good evening. Good to see you. Alright, so there was a scuffle. Let's check the captain's computer. So log updated, new entry. So I go to the log, and then you can read data. And then there's some data from Captain Fisher. And these are like his emails, apparently. And it says here, subject arms locker. Sarah, I've changed the locker key code as per our agreement prior to re-entry to cryo. As always, the emergency key card is in the hidden compartment in the locker, not the safe. The new code is 740184. Good luck during your shift. Up to this point, all has been quiet. I'll be entering my final brief into the log in several days. Regards, Captain Gary Fisher. So, if you're new, this is a ship that's like, there's a few kind of ships that have been sent out. Humanity has been ravaged by this virus called the Phage that was like mutating and basically wiping out human life. So they sent these spaceships filled with people who were immune to recolonize humanity, basically. And people have been on cryo in rotations on this ship for hundreds of years as they travel to a suitable location. And our party we're basically a cryogenically frozen security contingent that were only to be awakened in case of emergency, and that's where we're at right now. So we need to get these weapons for sure. And this is from Dr. Ramus. Now, this guy, Dr. Ramus, at first we thought he was on our side. He woke us up from cryo, or so we thought, and he was guiding us along. But we learned from the actual good doctor that Ramus is, like, kind of gone addled, and so we can't trust him. Gary, I don't know how to explain this, so I'm just going to be as brief as possible. Some of this is just speculation. However, I wouldn't come to you with something like this unless I had investigated as thoroughly as possible. Mortimer, that is, Dr. Ramus, has engaged in highly unethical behavior and has been conducting private research on sleepers. He's mutated live phage virus and has been experimenting on tissue samples. Please see me as soon as possible. There is a threat of viral outbreak, and with the second team about to cryo-res, I fear the mission is in jeopardy. Exactly. That's... I think Falco is playing constantly. I just have muted that track. And Gary says, I was hoping this is just a misunderstanding. However, I trust your attention to detail in matters like this. Let's hope for the best. I can be available anytime to speak to you. And then this says, I'd be delighted to speak to you. I've made a most remarkable discovery, and I'm eager to share it with you. There may have been a small breach in protocol, however, the resulting research is astonishing. Let's talk at 11 a.m. Perhaps after our discussion, we can head down to the vats where we can review the results of my work. Oh, God. Yours truly, Marty. So, yeah, that isn't going to be good. Okay, so let's see. So this is Kelly Masters getting killed by Dr. Ramus, and this is Marty talking about strange behavior. Okay. So let's go here and see if we can find the key card. Now, we can hack this, or is this the thing that we found the password to, which was like, let me see this, if I can figure out, data arms locker 740184. Is that going to be this? 740184. Yeah, okay, good. We got it. So we got a damaged communications clip. So there's a lot of things in this game that you can sell. I haven't found a vendor or anything, so we're just sandbagging these. But we got the green key card, which is what we need for the quest. Oh, wow, look at this. We also got a legendary civilian comfort personal shield. So this thing looks incredible. Let me compare it to my gear. Now, actually, its quality is legendary. But if I compare it to my equipped shield, let's look. Oh, okay. The condition is low, but it has 12 charges compared to 3. It has 4 charge rate. The energy cost is less. And then look at the defenses on this legendary shield. They're like 32, 11, 11, 35, 11 to different damage types versus just 5% kinetic shield damage for my basic shield. So this thing is ridiculous. There is also a rifle grip that we can use to modify a rifle, which looks amazing. And then there's some stun grenades. So we're going to take everything. We got the key card indeed, but I want to go here. So Arnold is like our melee dude. He uses a hammer, basically. He's got this like iron sledgehammer, so I kind of run him in first. So he needs to have that amazing shield, because he kind of... I have him selected to lead the party so that he's always in front positionally if I can, and I need to give him a nice shield. And now the character I named after myself, Dr. Incompetent, he's a rifle expert, so let's give his rifle this grip. Now, I don't know exactly how... weapon mod slots. High-quality weapons have mod slots. I don't know if this actually has any mod slots. They'll be displayed to the right of this area. Yeah, there's no mod slot. So these weapons stink, so they don't have any mod slots, so I can't use it. Isn't it great, Fading? It's like Underrail, you know what I mean? There's no reason for it. I guess, though, like, if you're on a spaceship, you know, a lot of the times it's going to be close quarters because, you know, of the architectural confines. So a sledgehammer could make sense. But yeah, he's just like, I don't even care. Give me a sledge. It's actually quite useful. It does a ton of damage. Okay, so then in that case, no worries. All right, we're going to go back out. And nothing in the captain's... Man, the captain's quarters are amazing. Like, they probably should be because it's the captain. But when you see, like, even the head researcher, with the few remaining people, their quarters are all tiny compared to this palatial residence. Here's... Oh, we got some more grenades. Okay, let's take them. So, here, this is Dr. Emily Jensen, who is, like, the woman that we found out is actually good. Dr. Ramus was like, you gotta kill this lady. But he was just saying that because she found out about his bad science. Yeah, exactly, Heath Run. I shoot everything. Crab, good evening. Good to see you. Did you find Captain Fisher? No, he's not here. We did find blood on the couch. So, blood on the tracks is an early mid Bob Dylan album. Unreleased was Blood on the Couch. Also a very good album. But no body. So there is some hope that he may be alive. I was able to delay the cryo-res for the next shift. That will buy us some time. His last email mentions he was meeting with Dr. Ramus. Anything else? Yes, the captain may have been going to the vats. Okay, head down to the vats. The elevator's unlocked. You should be able to open the door with the key card if you have it. Be careful. If the safe was open, then someone has weapons. Alex, good evening. Good to see you. So, also catching everybody up who's new to this game, the Phage has outbroken on the ship, even though most of these people were, if not all of them, were supposed to be immune. And when it takes over the host, it turns them basically into, like, space zombie. So we have zombie people to deal with sometimes that, you know, are former crew members. It's pretty bad, but if it gets into the vats where the people are cryo-sleeping, it's going to be even worse. There's going to be, like, you know, thousands of zombies. Okay, so we're going to go to the Vader over here. I'm going to quick save it, and I'm just going to have my good sledgehammer man. We're going to go to the vat, Sector 1. All right. Okay, so I've never been to the vats, so I'm going to look at the map. Yeah, it's all dark. Oh my god, there's like green goo in a backpack. Okay, so you got to really look around, make sure there's no phage victims. All right, what's in this backpack? You learned a new schematic, basic pistol schematic. That's cool. So there's a cool crafting system in the game that I haven't really gotten into much yet because I'm still very early. There's a data card, there's some grenades, and there is a accelerator barrel for a pistol that can take a mod slot and some grenades. Another cool thing about this game is, like, you basically have like a shared interdimensional space party inventory for certain items like grenades. So you could kind of use grenades from your shared inventory. You don't have to, like, equip them on people, at least as far as I understand. All right, go over here. And let's see, this terminal looks good. You opened the bay to VATS Sector 1, Bay 1. Good, good, I'm glad we did that. That seems wise. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay. So... Oh. Now this is new. Oh my. Well, I'm glad I gave this guy the, like, premium shield. Okay. So, okay, bad news. Bad news all around. So Captain Fisher, who we were hoping is alive, is here. And, he appears to have gone rogue. He's got the green spots, which is consistent with Phage symptoms. So he's got a sledgehammer, and he's quite large. That's terrifying. And then there is this sleeper. So they've woken up some of the cryo sleepers, and they've got the Phage as well. And I've never seen this before. Usually the Phage are just like, you know, melee guys. I haven't seen magic. You know, I don't know what that is. They just threw like a fireball at me, basically. So this is bad. And the captain here is behind some cover. Now, you see how there's 2 skulls by Captain Fisher. I think that might mean like he's an elite type unit. I don't know. Scary. So we're going to be using some grenades. I haven't really messed around with that much. It's Dr. Incompetent's turn first. So the combat in this plays out a lot like Under Rail or many kind of tactical ISO cRPGs where I've got movement points. All of my... Well, it's not like Under Rail, I guess, in that way. Movement and action take from your action point pool, which you can see in the bottom center of the heads-up display, the yellow bar. So if I want to move here, it'll tell you how many action points you'll have left, and it points to line of fire, like line of sight, that you can see from the destination. So it's pretty nice in that way. But I can actually even just shoot this guy right here. Now, fading was mentioned in Fallout. You can right-click on the target, and then you can actually pinpoint, like, I want to hit the head, or the torso, or the arms and legs. And it gives you a different accuracy rating for the area that you want to target. But then there's, like, effects that can happen. You know, you can immobilize enemies, or cripple them. I think it's hobble and cripple with the arms and legs and such, if you want. But instead of doing this, I'm thinking about saying, can we just use a grenade? So you see over here in the bottom left, there's just this grenade button. And there's a medkit button. Now I can right click and I can be like, let's just throw, like, I don't know, a frag grenade. And how far can you throw this thing? Okay, wait a minute. Did you throw it? Or are you priming it? Or what are you doing? I don't like the look of this. So, it looks like... No, I need to click it again, maybe? Okay, here we go. I didn't left-click it properly. Okay, so, let's see. This looks like I can... Can I hit all 3 of them like this? I don't know how the game processes this exactly. I mean, it looks like it's hitting all, the feet of all of them, anyway. So, let's just see what happens. Okay, it only hit this guy. So, maybe there's a better readout for that. It's fine. I actually don't mind that at all. And I could still shoot, like, this guy with my remaining AP. Oh, no, never mind. How much AP? I have 2 AP left? Okay, so I can apply a barrier, or I can just act defensively. I'm going to go ahead and just use my barrier, and then end the turn with that guy. No, I can act defensively. That's cool. Alright. Here comes the enemy. Okay. And now it is her turn. I'm going to go grenade again. And I'm going to see, like, if I throw it here, will I hit all 3 of them? Heck yeah. Okay, great. I mean, they give you so many grenades. Like, let's just get wild. And then I have 2 action points left. Another sweet thing about this game's combat system is, like, let's say you have this ability called Snipe, which just has a cooldown, you can use this and it takes up no action points. So you just have, like, this snipe, and I can, you know, try to hit one of these jokers, like Captain Fisher or something. I could try to shoot him in the head, or I could just shoot him in the torso. I could also crouch with her to make her more accurate, but I'm going to go ahead and just shoot this guy right here. Oh, man, we crit him. What a shot. That was sweet. All right, take that, Captain. All right. I captain, my captain. We blew off a chunk of him. And I will use her barrier. Again, all these take is cooldown. Now, cooldown does not reset when you get out of combat. Like, it doesn't... You still have to pass rounds in combat for these abilities to refresh, so there is that to consider. But because the guys are so close, I'm just going to play it really carefully here. I'm going to use my defense. And, oh, the captain's coming with his sledgehammer. Oh, my God, he healed himself. Okay, well, he healed himself, but luckily it only was for a little bit, and he didn't have enough AP to hit Arnold, so we're going to be okay. I'm going to... Arnold should be able to wreck the captain with his sledgehammer, so I think I'm going to just throw another grenade, and I don't know if I can quite hit the captain. I'll see how this goes. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, that hit everybody, and it killed the regular Phage guys, and the captain's almost dead. So I did use a lot of grenades, but I had 13. Feels about right. And then I'm going to... He got crippled, so there is that to consider. But I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to try to save my snipe for another encounter. And I'm just going to have my dude use his hammer right here. I also have this taunt ability, but I don't think I need to taunt. I'm just going to hit this guy in the chest with a hammer. And he's dead. Mission update, Captain Fisher is dead. He is dead. Ooh, can I get that hammer? Is that, like, part of what I can get? Now, you'll notice that you regenerate health out of combat pretty reasonably. I don't know if you have to have food to maintain that, or exactly how that's working. You see how, like, he has full shield, he has full hit points, he has full energy points. So, I'm happy with this. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with... Oh, man, Phage, that would be so bad. Like, he's like, wait, no, Arnold, no, it's me. Okay, let's get to the loot. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Now we're talking. So, something else I really like about this game is that they have, like, you know, you don't normally see Diablo-style looting systems in cRPGs of this type, but it's like, this is just a legendary, and, you know, you get the special font, but it's got 3 empty mod slots, and it's an SMG. So somebody is going to be using this SMG and rolling with it, which is awesome. So that's there. We also got combat armor. Great. Here's an ion rifle. Okay, this is epic, and Dr. Incompetent could use this. It's got 3 mod slots. Stun grenade, another legendary shield, a sweet helmet, an epic shield. Oh man, this is just such good loot. Okay. And do I want to venture further into this room before I check out the loot? No, I think we're okay. So I'm going to go ahead and see what this guy's got. And he's got worn fluidic terminus. Disgusting. We'll take it. What you got? Alright, they have a EVA helmet clamp and repaired gizmo. So these are just sell items. That's fine. So we're going to go into the inventory and check this out. So first of all, this guy has combat armor, Arnold does, that's like armor 3. And his helmet is... Or no, his helmet is 3, his armor is 7. So this new armor that we got is just so much better. God, it's worth 2,900 credits, this helmet. It gives dex and agility, too. Now, how can I repair this? I don't know if I have any of these items. I'm going to need to figure out how to get whatever it takes to repair. Like, I don't have socket clip, binding agent, casting gel. We'll have to figure out how to get that later, perhaps. Anyway, I will just equip it, though. And you can see his armor up here is 22. And then if I go to this Conrare Redoubt combat armor, yeah, his armor goes to 27. His stats increase. This is sensational. So then we're going to go over here, and you... this is a kinetic damage rifle, whereas this ion rifle... Oh, it also just does kinetic damage. It has single burst and full auto. It's a beam rifle. It takes energy cells. Okay. And it does just more damage. It also has full auto, which my other did not. Look at the value on this thing. 17,000 credits. That's a good rifle. All right, so we're going to equip that. And then we did find some mods. So we have... this is for a heavy weapon. This is for a pistol. This one is for a rifle. So this is just +1 dex and 8% chance to hit. I mean, that's so good. Alright, so really, really got... and they give you a nice transparent breakdown over here. Primary weapon, damage min, damage max, crit chance, range, fire modes, and condition. So that's just sensational. And then I'm going to switch to Jenny is... Let me look at her stats again. What are you into? She's into SMGs. Okay, so she's the SMG person. So then let's give her this legendary SMG that's not as valuable as the rifle, actually, but still good. And this thing, if you compare it, it has full auto. It only has burst and full auto, but it has a bigger magazine. Sweet. Okay, we're going to equip it. And she still has a standard rifle. Now this thing, we're going to mod this SMG with this baby that just gives her +2 damage. I mean, +2 damage on... oh no, sorry, second, I need to put on her sidearm. Yeah, look at this thing. I mean, +2 damage when you are firing burst and full auto is gross. Now, I don't know how this calculates, like, multiple shots. Okay. And this looks good. We do have 2 shields. This is for... I don't have a heavy weapon person right now, so there's that. Oh, I was wondering if there's a sort button. There is. That's fantastic. Okay, great. Now, what I'm going to do is go over to... not Arnold, but Sarah, because Sarah uses a knife, and so she's going to be up close sometimes. So let's give her the better shield, the legendary shield, I guess. Whoa. No, this... maybe Epic is just better than legendary, or I don't know what the case may be, but this one's even better. This thing is insane. This might be an Arnold shield, actually. So... let me go to Arnold and give him this, and then go back to her, and she can have the better of these legendary shields, and then the SMG person can have this one. Okay, great. Any other equipment that we want to use? We have these combat boots, but everybody has those. We don't need those. Everybody has the combat armor. The only thing that we haven't equipped yet is this heavy weapon, but nobody is good with heavy weapons, and I think that's pretty good. Okay, great. So I'm going to go back to selecting Arnold, and I'm just going to... Oh, there's something in this box. Oh, there's another good shield, and another very nice SMG, some frag grenades, and smoke grenades. Fantastic. Alright, they're giving us some nice loot here. So then let's just go to Doc and Comp and give him this shield right here, which better than the shield that he had. And then he has a pistol. This says it requires SMGs level 2, which I don't think he has that. He has SMGs level 1, so he can't use it at all, and that's fine. Alright, we're going to move out, and there's a crate over here that might have some cool stuff inside. It's got gas grenade, EMP grenades, and a worn AI core, which is a sellable. So we're going to walk over, I'm going to save it, and we're going to walk to this door and open it up. And we need to see, okay, this is a vat that has, oh god. Okay, bad guy in the corner. You could see there's a sleeper way back here. That's all I really see, though. I'm going to check in my log. The mission says, enter the vats. Captain Fisher is dead. He seems to have been infected, but his transformation is different from the others. Yeah, they were talking about the phage mutating, so this might be that. There are likely other infected in the bays. Eliminate them and secure the area. Alright, this is a purge. Okay, we could do that. So, I like the art for the ion rifle, this new gun that I got down here in the lower left. It's pretty cool. So, I can actually hit this guy because the range on this weapon is so great, seeing that it's a rifle. And each shot takes 3 AP. I have 8. So, I can crouch... Oh, no, there's a... Never mind. There's an idiot, like, right in front of me that I didn't see. Now, if I fire at him, you'll notice that there's a red rifle next to his health bar. That means because with a rifle, he's too close. So I would need to switch to, like, another weapon. But instead, I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to turn on my barrier, and we're just going to go ahead and fire at this joker. I'll even crouch. I don't mind. And then... I'm going to shoot in the torso. Okay, so that is funny. My skill with rifles just went up. I didn't realize this, but okay, yeah, it makes sense. I should have noticed that I didn't have... Like, I could target this guy, but my line of fire was interrupted by the sleeper that was right in front of me, so I was actually hitting him, which is nice. I'm going to just end the turn. Okay, so this other guy came up closer, which is fine. And it's your turn now. Well, do you want to try your knife? So she's got Eviscerate, which is an automatic critical that bypasses armor and is insane. Can you just eviscerate this fool? 16 crit. That was a heck of a trick shot. Okay, just keep hitting him with the knife. Alright. Glancing blow, not as good, but he's about dead. Alright, so Arnie can just hit him in the chest with the hammer. He's dead. So, 1 out of 6 objectives complete. So there's only 1 or 6 total of these jerks. And Arnold can't reach and hit with the hammer, but I can... push Chi and switch to his pistol, but the pistol has like such crap range. He still, even though this only takes 2 AP, like I could move here and have, 2 AP left and try to shoot, but the range on this is just abysmal. So I think what I'm just going to do is switch back and just defend. Now she's got her new SMG. Let's try this thing out. I'm going to switch to it, and we could change fire mode. So currently it's 4 AP. With this fire mode, No, I don't want to reload the item. How do I can't remember how to change fire mode, actually. Mayhem. Oh, it's F is change fire mode. So full auto is 6 AP, but burst is 4. I don't know if she can get close enough. Let's see. I'll move her right here and see if we are in range with the SMG. We are not. So then I'll just switch back to the rifle, sadly. And she could definitely hit with the rifle. Now I could get... I don't want to call this fancy, but I could just snipe and, you know, shoot the guy. That's good. Crit. And we could try to just hit his leg. So you can right-click to specifically target the different areas, or you can actually just move the mouse and it will tell you, like, leg, head, whatever you're targeting. So I can just, like, point to his leg and try to hit him. So she did hit him in the leg. I don't know. It didn't apply any kind of debuff. So I'm just going to end the turn, and he gets a turn with his rifle. And let's see if this will hit. It should, unless... is my friend blocking the line of fire, is the question. So if I move over here... Hey! Tea Leaf, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Tagged him in the chest. Yeah, this is like a game I hadn't heard of either. I think Heathrun recommended it, and I reached out to the developer. They were kind enough to donate a key. This is a really fun indie kind of cRPG. I think it's a single developer. I'm going to shoot it again. Bam. Took it down. Reload team weapons. R. Alright, so everybody just reloaded. I need to make sure I hit that after all combats. Okay, so everybody's reloaded. And I'm going to go over here. And we're just going to check this out. So there's just some generic, like, loot to sell. That's fine. We're really not looking for much. You could see down here, these are all the humans that are in cryo sleep in the vats. Looks comfortable. Alright, there's a security camera on this one. And I don't really know why, but okay. I can only expect bad guys everywhere, but I'll just go in and see, make sure. Yeah, this room actually looks clean. Alright. I'm going to save it. And we're going to keep going up here. Alright, we're in combat. Bad guys somewhere. Here they come. Alright, so there's the sleeper down here. Ooh, oh my god. Look at this, like, nasty gelatinous tentacle thing. That don't look right. Okay, let's see. Can you take a shot at this dude? You can. Overload. Oh, that's good for splash damage, but we don't need that. We'll just go ahead and shoot you in the torso. And I'll shoot you in the torso again. Oh, I'm out of ammo with this. I don't have enough energy weapons. Okay. Well, that's a shame. He really is. He's just trying to help out, Heathrun. Man. Alright, even though I got that awesome rifle, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Alright, let's see. You can hit with your rifle, right? Now let's see. I'm wondering... I'm just kind of trying to verify, like, there's no friendly fire. It doesn't look like I'm going to hit my buddy. Alright. Can you get up there with the sledge? You sure can. Hit him. Yeah. See, the sledge is so legit. Man, we need to break this. What is this crap? Just keep shooting it. It's always a solution. Oh, wait, we're still in combat? Oh, there's a guy over here. I didn't even see him. Okay. Yeah, you could see the little red dot on the minimap. So there's some dude who's up here. If I rotate the camera, you can see him. All right. Well, we're not really geared up to hit him very well, but let's see. You're way in the back. The rifle shots take up 3 AP. So let's just move you up twice. So you have 6 AP left to get closer, to get a better shot here. And I'm going to right-click this guy. We're just going to hit the torso a couple times. It's the best shot we've got. All right. That's okay. Enemies coming. It actually just helps us. They just got closer. That's wonderful. Okay, so let me then... Can I shoot you? I guess. Let's see. 2 AP. So let me get as close as I can. Man, the pistol's range is just diabolical. All right, we got 63% torso. Man, we're grazing. And there's a crit. It's just not a very good gun. We'll defend. That's fine. You get to go. You're way in the back. Okay, let's just move you up so you get a couple of nice shots with the rifle. I'm going to just blast this guy in the torso. Boom. Bam. Okay, there you go. That's good damage. And Hammerman, can you get in there? Oh, yeah. Arnie. Arnie Hammer. Well, maybe not Arnie Hammer, but Arnold with a sledgehammer. Okay. Sweet. Got some money. All right, one more room to check over here. All right. So, oh my God, there's more of this. Oh boy. Man, when you get the like gelatinous wall with the human stuck inside, you're really doing your, you know, xenomorphic behavior. Alien. Let's see. So the bad guy is here. I see one. Okay. And... oh, I forgot to switch weapons. I don't know if I could do that on the fly, actually. But I want to. Let's go back to your old rifle. Can you? I did it. I don't know if that took AP or not to do that, but... It looks like it did take some AP, but that's okay. Man, what a shot. I'll gladly spend AP to actually have a good gun out. So we'll end the turn. She's got her rifle. She does not have a line of fire. So we're going to need to move her up a bit. Let's just make sure... yeah, this is fine. And we can verify that we have enough. We're going to go torso. Oh my God, you missed. You're in trouble. All right. Arnold, can you get... oh, he can. He's like, of course I can get there. Who do you think I am? Bam. I like that his name is Mason, too. He's just like, I break things and work with stone with this hammer. So his skill went up, which is fantastic. We'll end the turn. And this guy is almost dead. Can you... let's see what you can do with that SMG. If I move you here... you'll have 5 AP left. Can you hit? You sure can. And... now, my guy is in the way. I still haven't figured out if there's friendly fire. This is a good experiment. I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to test. Or I could just switch back to the rifle and, you know, hit. But what's the fun with that? Mayhem. Hit this guy in the torso. Got him. So, it did not hit my buddy. Which is phenomenal. Now, we're still in combat, meaning there's probably one that's still left somewhere that we just don't see. There it is. Oh, God. That's not where we wanted that guy to be. Here. Facing. Can you turn? No. Face this way. There you go. Can you hit him? Not enough AP? Yeah, you don't have enough AP, do you? We defended. I know. Jamnesca, it's a bad situation. Okay. I can move here and have 2 shots. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get real greedy and try to hit in the head. I'm going to do it again. Ah, we grazed it. I mean, if you graze the head, that's still pretty good, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's coming up to me. What? God knows what he did. Well, that's fine. If you want to do that. All right, let's use the knife then. Eviscerate this idiot. Just keep stabbing him. There you go. That's good work. She gets so many attacks with that knife. It's awesome. Alright. Sledgeman. Do it. There it is. Area clear. Oh, there's a treasure chest. I see it. And it's a VR clamp. That's not what I want. That's gross. Just leave it in there. Alright, so the area is clear, so we should probably return to just leave the level, go back to the doctor, I guess, right? What does it say? There is none, so we'll just go back and talk to her. Oh, here she is. Damn it! The systems controlling the cryo-suspension of the sleepers have detected an anomaly and have triggered the sterilization protocol. Oh my god. They're going to sterilize all the people? A protocol that is considered the worst-case scenario. There is nothing we can do to shut it down. Mr. Kiwi, good evening, my friend. It really does, doesn't it? There's a lot of overtones for those games. I have new data related to Dr. Ramos's experiments. I spent some time analyzing samples of the cryosuspension fluids along with the sample you collected. I fear that the virus has propagated itself through the fluid distribution system. Yeah, we've pretty much verified that. I'm no doctor, but we saw exactly what you're describing. It could mean that the sleepers are infected, all of them. Yeah, we saw evidence of a growth in the chambers. A growth? What do you mean, a growth? Didn't you get my Insta posts about this? Never mind, the scientist in me wants to know. However, this means nothing to us anymore. The protocol will separate the systems, isolating sleepers that are not infected. The protocol is engaged, and we have very little time. What about Dr. Ramos? Yes, who knows where he is now? It doesn't matter. He'll die along with the rest of us. What about the protocol? Yes, well, the ship will begin ejecting the vats. Each bay is self-contained other than the fluidic suspension systems. Those systems become self-replenishing. The end result is numerous self-contained vats flying uncontrolled toward our destination. Ultimately, they will hurtle past our destination without the help of the main ship engines to slow them down. There is a gravitational effect that will slow them down to a degree, but once this protocol engages, they will no longer be under controlled flight. Huh. So it's like, incidentally, this protocol, it seems like it's going to just launch the vats at the planet that we're heading at and basically just crack open zombies with the phage virus. Like, who designed this protocol? The second stage of the protocol is complete sterilization of all life aboard the ship, other than those already in suspension. That means us. It's like, whoa, whoa, yeah, the protocol's bad. It's like, no, we're the okay ones. This triggers when systems analyze censored data on the decks and find viral infections. The protocol only triggers if both the living areas and the vats exhibit phage infection. Can't we just re-enter our cryo bays? I'm afraid not. All cryo bays, including the bays you were in, are locked and cannot be opened without damaging them. We have one last hope. What's that? Escape pods. If you can activate the emergency escape systems on the bridge, we can escape in the pods. They have self-contained cryo bays and an automated flight control system programmed to decelerate toward our destination, Beta Kyrae. Okay? I'm going to try and find Roger. We both will head to the escape pods on the deck. Okay. We have about 10 minutes before the ship's systems start ejecting vats. Following that, another 10 to 15 minutes before the life support systems start pumping the oxygen out of the atmosphere, and little time after that. Get to the bridge, engage the emergency escape systems, and then get to an escape pod. There are 2 on the command deck. I doubt we will speak again. Thank you for everything that you've done. I'm very sorry things turned out this way. I was too late. I should have kept closer tabs on the staff. Good luck and goodbye. Okay, thanks. Goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Okay, go. And then we're going to go to the command deck. Now, this is a new floor. I don't think I've been on the command deck. So, probably phage zombies everywhere. But we're getting close to the point in the game where we can actually see and experience the space exploration. Oh, no, I have been on this floor. I think this is where I started. Oh, well, maybe not. I just keep seeing dead bodies everywhere, so I'm used to this. Yeah, no, that is the dead body. Okay. So, maybe I'm... Did I go to the wrong area? Let me check. Well, there's all of this up here. The ship, you could find this on the bridge. Okay, so I mean, this is command, so the bridge should be on command, right? You'd think. Alright, let's see. Do I open this before? Man, let's go this way. Tell me what you got over here. Escape pods. Okay, well, these are the escape pods. Let's check these things out. Alright, there's 2, indeed. Let's just, maybe if we can clear these out first. Nah, they're not opening. Okay, so I gotta go to the bridge itself. Let me see, is the map, like, labeled? Let's try to go in here, if we can, or back down that way. Oh, it says bridge. Derp. That was excellent reading on my part. Okay, here, get in there. Alright, get in the bridge. Oh my god, it's Dr. Ramus, our good buddy. Hey, man. Well, I see we have arrived at an impasse. It seems my research is on hold, for now. Yes, your eyebrow research was quite extensive. You've put the mission in jeopardy. Right. We were all briefed on the biological containment protocol. I was so careful. This life form is tenacious, a bit too much so, I would say. I'll need to examine that carefully. Perhaps a slight deviation in the RNA sequencing. We can only hope the virus hasn't spread to all the vats. You must believe me when I say it was never my intent to threaten the mission. So many lives lost. I only wanted to help. I believe even now, with all my being, that there is some benefit in my work. I do believe I'm very close to creating a vaccine for the phage, among other things. I've not anticipated that Kelly would come snooping around the vats and get bitten. Her curiosity spread the infection through the crew deck, nearly killing everyone. Continue. You see, unlike my colleagues, I do not believe phage was left behind. It has been hibernating deep in the nerve tissue of all of us, even the sleepers. I've seen evidence of this in the tissue samples we've been gathering over the years. Phage will continue to plague us when we arrive at our destination. We've brought it with us. He is, Mr. Kiwi. It also, you find out earlier too, like his wife died from the phage virus, so he was like obsessed with trying to find a cure. The latest round of serum, at least I think that's what happened, induces the symptoms you've seen. My subjects do not spread the disease. They cause the phage to manifest, to come out of hiding in the bodies of those who are already infected. The serum then begins to mutate the phage virus, rendering it harmless. The side effects, however, are undesirable, unexpected. A little more research, and I should have the cure. Your research is unethical, frightening even. I'm sorry to hear that you feel that way. I do not agree, however. The promise of a cure for phage is worth the lives that were lost. I agree that things are a bit out of control. I had no idea that the virus would mutate to human hosts. The polyps were a surprise, to say the least, not to mention the fleshy masses. Rather disturbing, actually, but manageable with a little more research. Okay. I couldn't have foreseen the mutation. Amazing, really. I only wish I had more time to study the results. I believe this is only the beginning. The masses are doing something to the sleepers in the vats. The sleepers are hibernating, mutating as we speak. The masses are feeding them nutrients, changing them. Something amazing is about to happen. I could feel it. I don't think it's a good amazing. I knew when I saw the masses growing in the vats that it was only a matter of time before the protocol was enacted. That's why I needed access to the labs. I wanted to find a way to neutralize the spread of the virus, to contain it in a single cryo bay and keep it out of the suspension fluids. If that nosy Dr. Jensen hadn't found my sample in the medical bay, I could have kept this under control. Yes, it's her fault. It's too late for that. We have little time. Yes, I ramble. Well, I suppose you're here to engage the emergency escape systems. Exactly. We need to evacuate as soon as possible. You can engage the systems, but I cannot let you take an escape pod. I'll be needing both of them. You see, my experiments have taken a liking to me. I've grown quite attached to them, and them to me. I'll be taking both pods along with my samples, research, and my new friends. I'm terribly sorry about all of this, but I cannot let you stand in my way. You seem really broken up about it. I can feel the remorse. We won't let you do that. You need to leave all of this behind. I don't think you have much of a choice in the matter. I'm sorry. Really, I am. Wink. My research is too important. When the vats arrive at their destination, I'll need to be there to round them up and continue my experiments. Any sleepers that are not actively infected will need to be vaccinated. The future of humanity depends on it. Come, my friends, help me. Enemy spotted. Okay. So he's got, like, his gun, which is not much, but I can only anticipate that phage zombies are going to just, burst through the door at any moment. So he's right here, and we have no real choice other than to blow this guy away. Now, I want to see, like, how far do I need to move to remove the rifle's distance penalty? That was far enough. Okay, so then let's just give him a couple torso shots. Oh, he has a lot of health. He's probably got some good armor or something. Oh, it's his turn. Oh, no. Or, oh no, it's his buddies. Okay. It's his friends. Oh, man. He's got a lot of cronies. Oh! Boy, that was a powerful turn. Okay. Well, I do have medical kits. I've never really been using them, but we can if we need to. So, let's go ahead and slice this guy. Now, don't glance. Slice him. I mean, really get in there. That's not bad. Alright. Give him the hammer. Just a flesh wound, he says. Alright. Let's go ahead and bypass his armor with this attack. Oh god, he's dead. Eyebrows down. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, so what we'll do is just select taunt. I'm not close enough to actually use taunt. Okay. I'll move over here. This is fine. Here, get rid of the taunt. Don't do that. Move here. And then I'll just defend. Okay, so you have this SMG. I guess if I... When are these guys going into turn order? Right after her. Oof. Okay. Well, then maybe we just want to switch to a rifle. And just give it some torso blasts. Isn't that right, Mr. Kiwi? People do not like it when you tag them with a sledgehammer. Her skill with rifles has improved. You love to see it. Oh, I forgot to use a grenade. That is exactly what I should have done. Well, they're running up to us. Or all over the place. Luckily, the AI I mean, they're zombies, so they're not the smartest. It's great. Gotta appreciate when the enemy is dumb. Okay. So in this case, I guess I'll switch to this pistol. I have focus fire. I can switch to, like... It just has single fire. Okay, fine. And... I'll just kind of... which one have we worked on? None of them. Okay, that's less than ideal. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, and I think what it is your AP for movement and attacks come from the same pool, so it's really hard to move far and attack. Yeah, their AP won't allow it, is what I think. I'm going to try to shoot this guy in the head. That's what we needed. A nice critical shot to the head and crotch. Reload? I don't reload. I switch guns. And I shoot somebody else. I mean, there's a penalty, but... Alright, we missed. Fine. Okay, I need you to come over here. Can you just chop this guy apart? Oh! Okay, so that you get an opportunity attack if you walk out of a threatened area. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was in play in this game, and it is. And I risked everything. I'm sorry. There you go. She's okay, though. Her health is quite high. Alright, who is getting to go right now? You are. Can you switch? So you have this SMG. We can just do full auto on this guy. That was good. Empty the magazine. I like it. Alright, then we can go burst and... now she only has 2 AP left, so I'll just defend. It's fine. Sledgehammer should be able to handle this. Actually, I didn't mean to hit the arms. I was going for the torso, but... Yep, sledge it. That is one amazing sledge. Alright, go over here. Here comes the enemy. You don't have a chance. Alright, so I've got a rifle, which should be just enough for right here. Alright, I'll go ahead and just blast this guy in the torso. 1, 2, 3. Bam, and a crit on top of it. Heck yeah. Okay, fantastic. Hopefully the timer is not real. That would be hilarious if it's like, you took too long. Yeah, that went really well. I mean, we only had some minor injuries, and people recover their health pretty fast out of combat. Ooh. And so he had a bunch of good stuff. Oh, he has a legendary sledge. He didn't even get to use it. He actually, well, he fired his machine gun, or his SMG at us. Oh my gosh, he has a sledgehammer mod, too. Yes, his gear is amazing. Oh, he has a harpoon. Hey, Pancake, what's up, my friend? Yes, Medieval Dynasty. We've definitely been played that on the channel. I've been great. I hope you've been well also. Alright, we're going to take these, and we're going to go to the inventory because I can't wait to see what we can do. Like, so this harpoon is, does kinetic damage. Hey, Rick, thanks for subscribing, my friend. And it is a two-handed pierce. Requires two-hand melee level 1. Now, what do you have your skills in? Two-hand melee level 6. Yeah, so you can actually use it, no problem. But is it better than this? No. It's all sledge all day. So we'll equip this. And then I will use this mod on this. Just give it 9% chance to hit. I mean, it's already pretty easy to hit. But that's just fantastic. This is a rifle mod. So the only real issue is that, like, I just haven't found enough energy cells. But we'll get there. Maybe I can craft them or something. I don't really understand how. Hey, cool, Pancake. Thanks for stopping in to say hi, my friend. Take care. Rocket boosters on the sledgehammer would be amazing. If he could just be flying around like in Fallout Power Armor, just hitting people with the hammer, I think we'd be doing pretty well. So, if I have something like this, like, can I salvage it? No. Oh, that's right. We got a new SMG to use for somebody else, too. So, but this requires SMGs, too. Right. That's right. Nobody can use it yet. Let me sort. So, we do have better armor. So, let me find my knife person. Here she is. So, go ahead and use this much better armor. And then the iron rifle we can't use. I mean, I could give somebody this, but I don't think anybody has two-handed melee, so they're not using it. These boots are better, though, so we'll give these to Arnie and just continue. Oh, no, he has better boots. Yeah, we'll give you the better boots. Hey, Derekai. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. This game has been out for a while. I think it's been in early access for like 8 years or something like that. And the single developer just keeps releasing updates for it. So I'm brand new to it. But it wouldn't surprise me if people have played it before, because it's been around for a bit. Okay, so we got to turn these things on here. Go ahead, get Arnie in the front, make sure. And, looks like maybe we activated the escape pods. There's more over here. Alright, you engage the emergency escape system. Okay. So I got some data disks. Oh, looks like this was all Dr. Ramus stuff. So he has docile subjects. The virus can still be spread through direct contact via body fluids. Terrific. Bites, scratches, etc. The aggressive behavior doesn't extend itself toward any specific encoded genomes. It's possible to encode patterns that are perceived as life forms. I've encoded a segment of my own genome into this latest batch of serum. That's gross, dude. I'm confident the next group of subjects will be docile, at least toward me. Okay, so that's how he did it. He was like, you will be my friends. It's like Demolition Man. I've terminated and incinerated the hostile subjects and plan to perform injections on a new group of sleepers tonight, this time directly into the spinal column. Ooh, inconceivable. He's a fan of The Princess Bride. Until this point, the injections had little effect on the physiology of the subjects. However, something amazing has happened. I've discovered that injecting the solution directly into the spinal fluid produces a neurological mutation. Phosphorescent polyps rapidly develop along the spinal columns of the subjects, eventually dropping off to form a biological mass. The mass grows, extending tendrils that reach out to other sleepers, assimilating them. I think we have a new life form here. I know. Okay, Alex. Thank you so much for stopping in, my friend. I hope your work shift goes back to normal soon. I love how this scientist is like, in some ways you kind of have to have scientists like this to make a breakthrough, but you kind of don't. It's so complicated, you know what I mean? Because he's completely, I don't want to say necessarily psychopathic, but he's just so, like, detached that he doesn't even care. He's just like, okay, and the next experiment is to inject it into the spine. Oh, it made growing polyps. That's cool. Okay, ooh, a tentacle life form. Interesting. Like, he's paving the way. He might actually find a cure, but man, he's going over the line. Kelly and Dr. Jensen have been snooping around. I may have made the mistake of leaving a sample in the medical bay last night. Emily came in unexpectedly and I had to leave in a hurry. I realized later that I'd not fully cleaned up after myself. When I returned, the sample was gone. Kelly and Emily were hunched over a microscope late in the evening. I think they're onto me. The captain was so compliant, I moved our appointment to the dinner hour when everyone was in the mess hall. It was easy to clobber him over the head and wheel him down to the cryo bays while everyone was eating. I've made one last set of injections directly into the captain's spinal column. Here you go, Cappy. The new serum took effect almost immediately, the telltale phosphorescent polyps appearing near the injection sites. I'm going to leave the captain locked in the bay with a remote biomonitoring transmitter. The sedative is wearing off. He's waking. Good job, Dr. Ramos. We salute you. Alright, let's get out of here. Escape pod me. Now, we got to check out to see if these pods are identical, because I want the nicer of the two pods. I mean, Emily Jensen can have a good one, don't get me wrong, but, you know, oh, maybe there is no, it's just you click on this and it's over kind of thing. Man, look at those spiders. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm ready for that. No, there's actually 2 more survivors, Derekai. Can you hear me? Keep your eyes closed for now. You've been rescued. Thank you. We found your escape pod. Okay, good. I'm afraid I have bad news. Your team, you are the only survivor. Wait a minute. I know. Please, just try to relax. I'm so sorry about the others. Please, get some rest and we'll talk later. I think Hammer Guy is dead. I think they're all dead. This is terrible. Arnold was, like, basically carrying our team. Now what am I gonna do? Oh my god, where are we? We're in some, like, medieval-looking, you know, abbey or something under the ground, like a monastery. And there's all this like sci-fi equipment here. It is an actual tragedy. So Derekai, like, yeah, there was basically only like 20 active crew members who were out of cryosleep at a time, and they worked on ships. And then there's tens of thousands of humans that were in those cryogenic sleep vats who were at stake, but I think they've all been corrupted. Okay, so, oh, it's Dr. Emily Jensen. Okay, well, at least we met up with her again. Oh, she's weathered now. Her hair is gray. What happened? How long have I been out? Dr. Emily Jensen looks relieved. She steps closer and holds out her arm to steady you. How do you feel? You've been in deep cryosleep for a very long time. I'm very sorry about the loss of your team members. I feel fine, actually. Pretty good. Good. I've been monitoring you for over a week now since we picked up your escape pod. You're very lucky we found you. Unfortunately, your team members' cryo chambers malfunctioned. We've provided them with the appropriate honors as indicated by their termination implants. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Several more weeks and you would have been in Raider territory. No telling what would have happened. Raider territory? That doesn't sound good. How'd you find me? What happened to you after the ship began ejecting vats? Roger and I made it to the escape pod. Roger is the only other survivor. There was so little time. I did manage to reset the timers on the crew's cryo chambers, though the Dauntless has never been found. Like you and me, for that matter, they have been drifting for over 700 years. Oh my god. Okay, so a lot of time has passed, and the phage has been spreading around, perhaps, or who knows what's going on. 700 years, you mean? Yes, that's right. It's been over 500 years since the others arrived at their destination. Much has happened. In time, you will come to understand the changes that have taken place, not only in respect to the colonization, but also events that transpired after the arrival. Roger and I were found just 10 years ago. I've been looking for you ever since. Wow. It has been, Mr. Kiwi, even before, like, I think something like hundreds of years have already passed on the ship just in the traveling from Earth to the prospective colony planets on those big ships. What changes? Much has changed. There is something we need to talk about, but now isn't the time. Dr. Ramus can explain. Oh my god, Dr. Ramus, but we killed him on the bridge of the Dauntless. Dr. Jensen looks down at her feet, slightly embarrassed. She glances at you, measuring your mood. Dr. Ramus is here, with us. He did not die. His minions, they saved him somehow, placed him in an escape pod and linked his trajectory with ours. Wow, I need minions like that. I know how you must feel, but believe me, Dr. Ramus has paid for his mistakes. He will be paying for them for a long time to come. He's the reason we're here now, in this place. Ramus is critical to our mission, so please, when you talk to him, listen to what he has to say. Man. I mean, I guess he's a good scientist, so we'll keep him around, you know. I hope he doesn't want his legendary sledgehammer back, though. That's kind of a sticking point. We're not giving it up. Very well, I have other questions for you. Fine, ask away. How'd you find me? We got a tip from a freighter, a friend of ours. Roger Crayson. You remember him, right? Yeah, he was the guy that was hiding, the hacker. He has his own freight hauling business now, 20 ships in total. He does a brisk business running commodities into core systems. Core systems? Yes, the core systems consist of several hundred star systems that have been colonized and are under sovereignty rule. Who are the sovereignty? They are the ruling power in the core systems. There is much to tell. Briefly, after the arrival, as it is now called, the houses went to work fighting it out for power. In the end, House Farland won and immediately established an empire that all now call the sovereignty. They hold control over the core systems. Sounds like what we were trying to get away from. Yes, I agree. However, it's not all bad. Power is controlled by the sovereignty, but for the most part, the government is a democracy. free enterprise, taxes, and elections. Wait, did you say taxes? I'd like to ask you something else. Go ahead. Where are we? Dr. Jensen glances around the room. This is one of many ancient ruins found on planets throughout the colonies. It seems that we are not alone in the universe. Other life forms lived here millennia ago. There is nothing left of them other than ruins similar to this one. Not much is known about them, but they seem to have colonized many planets throughout the systems in the area. We found many different simple life forms as we've expanded in this area of the universe, but no other intelligent life. The ruins are a bit of a mystery. Dr. Ramus believes there is something more to be discovered here. He's been going on about an energy source below us, something he's detected with his sensors since we brought you here. Dr. Ramus isn't prone to wandering off task, so there must be something to it. We are using this site as a research facility. Dr. Ramus and I are researching the Phage mutations he investigated on the Dauntless. Why are you researching the Phage? I think Dr. Ramus would be the best person to fill you in on the details. Why don't I join you, and we can go speak to him? That is, if you're up to it. He's wandering somewhere around here looking for that energy signature. Dr. Jensen would like to join your party. Cool. You're in. I'm going to add you as a team member. All right? Okay, so she disappeared, and now she's up here as a party member. Alright, let me see what she's all about. I'm still level 1. Oh my god, I got to keep all the gear. Wait. No, I didn't. All the gear that wasn't equipped on the rest of the party, anyway. That legendary sledgehammer is lost to the ages, but I still have the rifle. Oh, no, wait. It's in the stash. All that cool stuff is in the stash. Yes. We have all of it still. No, there is no The civilian-based spiked gravity sledge is still here. Modified and everything. That's cool. Okay. Actually, wait. I wanted to see what she's all about. She is... says she's level 1, and she's got some points in pistols. She's not very good. Well, actually, her stats are pretty balanced. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh, wait. There's some stuff to loot. Don't mind me. I'm just going to take everything we've got. Rifle, ammunition, and minigun mag. Okay. Submachine gun ammo. Sweet. Yes, Derekai, that's a good point, right? 700 years. We got to shake off a lot of rust. Leather flight armor. Oh, cool. Well, it's better than what I got. Here, give me that leather flight armor. Man, it gives you endurance +3. Gross. Endurance does what? Bonus to your hit points. Great. Oh, it changes your appearance, too. I look sweet. Wait a minute. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I already look like that. But I have, like... I look cool. I'll take it. We'll just accept looking cool. Alright. Let's go up this way. Man, there's, like, mushrooms all over this place. Are these good? Oh, here he is. I see him, like, way over here. Or... there he is. His eyebrows made it. Oh my god, he picked up a goatee. That was his penance. They were like, look, we've got to hold you accountable somehow for what you did with the Phage. You're going to have to grow a goatee. He's like, no, don't do this to me. Dr. Ramus seems preoccupied, a scanner in his hand, examining a small stone tablet. He turns to you, startled. Oh dear, I didn't hear you coming. I'm so glad to meet you again. My condolences regarding your colleagues. I thought you were dead. Yes, you could say that. My last memories are being dragged through the command deck and being placed in one of the escape pods by one of my experiments. Quite unexpected. I lay there in a pool of blood, fully expecting to die, and yet here I am, saved by my nemesis, my creation. Your nemesis? Yes. So we are back to Resident Evil. My experiments have set off quite a drastic series of events that have spread across the colonies, causing quite a stir. I love how this guy's like basically wrecked the universe and he's still just allowed to kind of putz around. I fully expected mutation, but only under controlled observation. With the ejection of the vats and several hundred years of mutation, my phage evolved into a major threat. Abominations, really. That's what they already were. Let me explain. The sequencing of the phage genome injected into human flesh has mutated into an alternate life form. This life form is intelligent. Unlike the previous plagues that destroyed our planet, this mutated phage triggers the limbic cortex, unlocking the fight, flight, feeding, and fear mechanisms, but leaving high levels of reasoning and learning in place. Over the last 700 years, these phage seem to have arrived at an equilibrium where the mutation has stabilized, though we are still finding variants in their genome from samples we've taken. You saw the stasis tubes in the lab. Those are host specimens that we've been sampling. Highly illegal, hence our current residence here in this ruin to hide our research. I love it. Yes, the Poindexter, exactly, right, Mr. Kiwi? And what's cool is, so first of all, let me just say, like, when I first started playing this game, I didn't really think it was going to be story heavy for some reason. I thought it was going to be more like combat and, just sandbox space exploration. So the story is really interesting and is surprising me. No, I have a full beard, so I guess I have it sort of, but it's like, it's concealed by just a regular beard. So now we have like a hidden rebel base. In short, since I'm aware you've been asleep for a very long time, the vats ejected. Many of the sleepers mutated the trajectories of the vats, spread them across this area of space. Then the phage woke, learned, mutated further, and continued to seek out their brethren. Also, they seem to be spreading the virus to small outposts and regions in the border worlds, the fringes of colonization, as humans move further into the distant reaches of space. It's funny because it's like, as a parallel, how much different are humans than the phage? I mean, it's like the phage is like mutating and trying to spread itself through outposts, and like here are humans trying to go out and spread and colonize. We're kind of two sides of the same coin here. To summarize, my little experiment has become a major problem. I mean, it already was a problem. Like, when wasn't this a problem? He was like, it was just a minor problem. We now have aggressive, intelligent zombies that can fly spaceships, assimilating and eating human beings. That is probably the best sentence that I've read in this game so far. And now we're talking. Now we get to have dogfights with intelligent zombies that are trying to eat us. This is great. The phage no longer spreads the way it used to, but it spreads. He did create the Borg. You're right. So here I am, responsible for this tragedy, responsible for the deaths of tens of thousands of human beings, and likely the only person with a solution to the problem. So you see, I'm trapped in a prison of my own making, the only road to redemption, a solution to this quandary. Should the Dauntless ever be found, I would likely be locked away for life. Until now, Dr. Jensen and Roger Crayson have been kind enough to keep my involvement quiet in the hopes that I can remedy my mistakes. Okay, buddy, I hope you will do the same. I I'm so sorry. I know what I did was wrong, and I only asked that I be given the chance to remedy the situation. I do have some ideas that could help us negate the situation. Okay, bear with me, says Dr. Rasmus. I'm going to give you several injections in the spinal column. There may be some glowing polyps that emerge. Don't even think on it. So we need to reduce the number of phage and end their spread. It'll take hard work, and it'll be very dangerous. You're despicable. I was there. I'm also responsible in a way because I didn't kill you thoroughly enough. How can I help? Yeah, he's like, you know what? I guess it wasn't that big of a mistake. Relief washes over his face. He glances at Dr. Jensen and then back to you. Yes, your help would be most welcome and necessary. Let me explain. While these phage are highly dangerous, intelligent, and aggressive, they have a major weakness, a flaw that leaves them vulnerable. Reproduction. Phage cannot reproduce. Please say... Okay, let me see where you're going with this. The only way we can increase their number and replace the lost phage is to assimilate other human beings. They do this by attaching polyps to sedated human beings. Oh my god. Okay, so don't go to a polyp lounge. It's not what you think. You come out changed. These polyps secrete a green fluid, extend tendrils into the flesh of the person being assimilated, and eventually recode their DNA. This process takes days, in some cases weeks, during which time the host is completely vulnerable. It's during this time that the serum can be injected into the host, modifying its DNA so it's no longer able to reproduce. Further, the serum mutates the spinal polyps of the host so they excrete a pheromone that attracts phage and at the same time alters phage sensory perception. This change in sensory perception makes these altered phage hostile towards other phage. Great! The entire process starts a sort of self-destruct mechanism that can wipe out an entire coven. Oh, we're calling them covens, huh? What do you mean by coven? Ah, yes. Phage congregate in covens with other witches, generally deep underground or in abandoned facilities throughout the outer fringes of settled space. Sometimes, right in the middle of an area that they've been assimilating, covens are the ideal place to test and apply the serum. It's dangerous work, however. You're going to need to dress up like a phage. I have a crude costume here, and then you just kind of apply the serum with this paintbrush. And that's where you come in. We need someone like you to build a team of mercenaries, enter these covens, and wipe them out. You're perfectly suited to the job as your DNA is resistant to the original viral effects. However, though the phage no longer spread the disease through contact, they still wield the original toxins in new ways. With a blood sample from you, I can create an injection that makes us and anyone you recruit resistant to these toxins. This is crucial. Until now, entering a coven was highly dangerous. We've been able to recruit people to help us, but getting into a coven has a very high chance of sickness and even death. We've lost many good people over the last 10 years. Okay, I'm in. What's next? I need to draw some blood from you. Then I can access the lab on the ship to develop an antitoxin. Shouldn't take more than a week or two. Then, I think we pack up and head out. I have some ideas of where to head next, and Dr. Jensen will want to come along. In general, though, I think we'll want to put ourselves in your hands and follow your lead. Dr. Jensen and I have already talked about this. You have a ship? Well, yeah, how else will we get around? Our ship is on the surface, just outside the main entrance to the northwest of here. All right, let's get going. Very well, then. I will join you and follow wherever you go. Dr. Rasmus will join the party. You're in, dude. We need those brows. All right. Now what are we about? We need to go to the ship, I guess, or... Well, what's interesting, Derekai, is that everybody on the ship who was a crew member was immune to the disease. He still walks with a limp, Mr. Kiwi. So, like, everybody was supposed to be immune to the disease, but the mercenary group that I was a part of, the security countermeasure, we were also given some special like cocktail of anti-phage that only us got. So we were already immune, and then we got this extra juice. But then the phage mutated, so people who were formerly immune, who were working on the ship, contracted it. And that's why they need my special blood. Great, we're in agreement. Let's gather our gear and head out. I think our first order of affairs is to get you to the trade station. You should be able to find some trained mercenaries there to aid you in your travels. The exit to the landing site is southwest of here. All right, let's go southwest. We're going to the American Southwest. We're going to need some cowboy boots. All right, let me look at the map. All right, I don't see it. Oh my God, what's that? Dr. Jensen looks at the screen of a handheld device. Scavers! They've located us and have breached our defenses. That explosion may have sealed us inside the ruins while they attempt to scrap our ship. Scavers? Yes, scavengers. Usually not much of a threat. They scrap metal from abandoned bases. Oh, it's Jawas. Factories and debris from past wars. Lately, however, they've been getting a bit more aggressive. Something to do with a new leader. Past wars? 7 wars since the arrival. Fewer than in our home world in the same amount of time. The difference is that these wars have been held both in space and on the ground. Hundreds of thousands have died. These wars have left large swaths of derelict war equipment, ships, and debris scattered across the core systems. Scavengers make their living scrapping metal and salvageable equipment from the remnants. The houses are as divided as ever. Let's head for the entry. Let's do it. We're going to need some serious suntan lotion. We also need all this equipment. Are we taking it, or are we just going to the southwest? This looks okay. Is this it? Well, there's a crate. Let me get it. Okay. Ooh, we got some exceptional combat boots. Sweet. All right, so I guess at this point, if I'm going to have to fight with Dr. Jensen and Dr. Rasmus, I need to equip them. Like, if there's going to be a tango. God, a mimic would not be ideal. So I'm going to go to inventory. I'm going to see what skills they have. I will give myself these better boots. And let's see, did we get any energy cells at all? No. So I really want to use this weapon, but alas, no ammo. And let me see. So what are you good at? You're good at, do you have any weapon skill? You have pistols. And he has rifles and pistols. Okay. Alright. So she can equip just, what do you have? Oh, she's got a hammer. And a pistol. Are you sure you, well, I mean, I do need somebody with a sledge. I didn't see sledge. She only has one skill in two-handed melee, so I don't know. Rolling a hammer with you might not be the best idea. But if you insist, I don't think she can use the great hammer, though, because this thing requires... No, she can. Hey, Mr. Krabs, good evening, my friend. No, the only thing I saw from the NFL draft was that Caleb Williams went #1. But I am curious to see what happened in the rest of it, because I know that, like, there were all these questions. About what quarterbacks would go. Okay. So you can... Let's just put this here. Let's actually take, like, all of this out. Is there a way to just loot it all? Oh, I've got all the shields. I have everything that those people had. This is great. All the armor. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, Dr. Jensen, if you want to be a sledgehammer specialist, then let's go. So, let's see here. I need you can wear this armor. And you can wear these boots and this helmet. Alright, so let me go to your equipment and then give you better armor, better boots. Oh, this armor is better still. That was a better helmet. And then did I give you the sledge yet? No. Here. Okay. Now you're rolling. Your shield stinks. I got to get you a better shield. Yeah, we have these legendary shields. I'm just going to pick all these out. I'm going to put these bad shields away in the stash. I'm sorry you're not able to hear the mic very well, Mr. Krabs. On my side, it looks okay, but I'm going to put away all these. I'm going to put away these basics, just all this basic stuff. Sort like that. And let's see. Let me get the rest of her equipment. So what shield did I take out? What's the best shield I've got? This one? I guess I'll give it to her temporarily if she's going to be going into the front lines. But I don't anticipate her being my frontline fighter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there have to be shops because I have all this value and I have money. Actually, that's where we're going, is a trading place anyway to recruit some mercenaries. I just want to make sure I can survive any fights that they throw at us. So I'll give you a legendary shield. And the shield that you're... We'll give you a legendary shield. Okay. Now, Dr. Ramus, you have what? A rifle and a pistol? Okay. Oh, you have an SMG. All right. So I will give you... Now, let's go to the stash and then just kind of take out this better SMG and give it to you. And then we have some better armor for you as well. Okay. So I'm going to give you these better boots, this better armor. Oh, he's not skilled enough to use it. Darn. We tried. Oh, can you use this one? No, he's not. She can, but the hammer is better for melee. And I like to have people with a ranged and like a melee weapon just in case the enemy is far away. Okay, let me sort this back up. Put this in the stash. Put these basic things away. Put that away. Okay, I think this is pretty reasonable. Everybody has a better shield and some okay weapons. Alright, well, I'm going to put her first because she's got that hammer. Let's see, what do we get? Ooh, we got a nice pistol. Great. An energy cell. Now we're talking. Oh, we got a bunch, actually. Okay, well then, that changes everything. That means that I can equip this ion rifle again. And then, let me sort the stuff. So... the pistol that we picked up requires pistol level 1. Okay, great. So then you're using an SMG and a rifle. I'm going to give you, well, yeah, she's got the pistol. I'll give you this pistol. It's better. And then we'll go over here and we can put this damage plus 1 onto our sick rifle. Oh, a frequency modulator. Okay, so let's put this on here. There you go, damage plus 1. And then this is a heavy weapon barrel. Yeah, we don't really have any heavies that we're using. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to keep exploring a bit. Yeah, that's the way out. Well, that looks final. I don't think we could dig our way out. There's another way, another exit that leads down into the ruins further. There should be an exit through there somewhere. We installed a shield barrier to keep Iraqs from coming up and bothering us. They usually aren't much of a problem, but this ruin's infested. Alright, so we got spiders. Sounds good. Let's gather whatever gear we can and head to the other exit. Be ready to fight. I expect there may be a broodmother down there. Broodmother always sounds great when you hear that. Alright, so we got space spiders to fight. That should be okay. We did get ready to fight. Like, I looted everything that I could. I know. Spiders for real. Alright, here's the energy shield. This is going great. This is it. I'll take the barrier down and we can head through the passage. The entrance should be down this corridor. Let's go. Alright. I'm going to save it. And then let's go. Smells like Iraq. Watch yourselves. These old Oznari ruins are infested. Alright, alright. I'm watching myself. Oh my god, we got spiders. Where are they? Oh, it came right up on us. Alright, here it is. Space spider. Alright, who gets to go first? Alright, well. The person who's worst at this. Alright, I'll switch to my standard issue pistol and just kind of shoot this thing in the body. Whoa. What happened there? I don't understand why. I tried to fire. Oh no, I didn't really fire. Oh, maybe my gun's not loaded? Huh. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Oh god, there's more. Alright, there's a lot of them. Alright, dude. If I move you here, I think you can hit both of them with burst fire. Do it. Well, you hit something, but it wasn't good. Alright, I needed you to just kill these things with the hammer. Smash the bug. Oh no. Alright, she did kill a bug, so that's pretty good. Alright, I need you to taunt that guy. Oh, they have, they can level up. Okay, so they have some stat points. So, I don't know if I'm actually super excited about what I should do with her. I don't think I have to worry too much about her stats. It says we're going to go recruit mercenaries. So, there is that. I mean, but for now, we're just going to gear you up. You just got super strong. Okay, So she leveled up. Alright, so it tried to hit us. It did hit us pretty well. Our armor is really nice, though. So I'm going to switch weapons to the rifle. And, I'm still too close. Fine.
Critical hit.
Critical hit indeed. Keep shooting it. Ah, we gotta reload. How many AP do I have left? 2? Alright, fine. Reloaded it. Alright. Now let's get this guy going. Spend his stat points. Alright, so I gave him some stats there, and I'm going to... Yeah, I know. He's like, look, I'm not the smartest. He's actually a dab hand with a gun. He just pretty much wrecked the entire spider squad there. Bam. That's how you spider it. Good work. There is a stinger. Okay, well, we'll take it. Alright. Do I care which way I go? Sure. Now, there's some crates back here. It's a... Ooh, these, like, items are worth a ton. Man. I should just be a Tomb Raider and just come and raid these ruins. Now we're talking. So many astral legs. So much creepiness. Asnari built in stone. Strange for a spacefaring civilization. Maybe you're right. So there's bad guys, but I'm not sure where. Oh, okay, this way. No, that's not the way I wanted you to face, dude. There you go. Alright, you gotta move up. Too far away, huh? Alright. Whoops, I reloaded. Okay, well. I should have reloaded outside of combat. That was my fault. Woo, that moved far. Alright. It's time for a grenade. Take that. Nice. It was effective. Alright, you can walk up and just kill this thing. Hammering them down. I mean, a hammer on a spider does seem like it would be really good. Alright. So a move back here, usually that's what it does. The enemy AI seems to love to move within melee range of your, like, person with a rifle so that you can't use it, but it's really not that bad. Alright, we're testing again. Friendly fire? Yes or no? No. Wonderful. Get it. Hit it. Mayhem. Sweet. Alright, I'm reloading everybody's stuff. And let's go over here, see what they got. Can we walk through these webs? Sure. Alright. What's in here? Treasures? Uh-oh. Oh my god. No! We got surprised by the spiders. Ooh. She's getting hit. That's why we gave her the good armor. Okay. So let's do this. Alright. Well, our pistol skill went up. I wasn't even really trying for that, but it happened. Alright, can you hit... Actually, just do this. Hit them both. The AoE. The tremor. Are you still here? Not anymore. That's a good question. I'm getting close to the next level. You could see the experience bar is pretty full. Actually doing reasonably well on that. We found a bag and a decanter. We're getting all the tech. Alright, what's up this way? So this looks like probably the way out. Which I didn't mean to do. I was going to go explore more, but it's fine. We got to get out of here. Yeah, I know. Underrail, it's like... What was I, level, 20-something when I beat the game? And it was like over 100 hours. Deeper still, I hope this is the way out. The stench is overpowering. Oh, there's peeps in here. Who's that? Corpse here. Perhaps there's a log or a journal. All right. Okay. There's energy cells, which are great. Ooh. A vibro blade. Yes. Man, this is actually pretty similar to our sledgehammer in terms of melee damage. Hey, Jasplen, what's up, my friend? It is so far it's a isometric sci-fi cRPG, but there's supposed to be some space combat and space stuff too. I just haven't gotten my ship yet. Here we go. Basic rocket launcher schematic. Yes. I've been searching everywhere for that. This is Harvey Dendo. Alright, so let's go to the log, go to the data, and Harvey Dendo. Bit sick, cold, so cold, going to rest here by this vent. Bitten so many times. That jerk Gwyneth took off with the supplies and the medical chest is locked. She said she'd be back. So cold. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, I do have, though, a hacking tool. It's in my stash, I think. Where did I put that thing? Yeah. So, somebody can use this. Now, hacking... Does anybody have any skill at this? One... No. So, I could try to get somebody to hack, but it's going to be pretty lame. I'll search around probably for, the code. Well, Let's try it. Let's just see what the hacking does for us. All right, so I will equip this on her, and we'll try it. So she's going to hack it. Okay, we got it. So the hacking in this works basically like it shows you a number, and then you have a certain amount of time to push it. You can use the numpad on the keyboard to do it. And we ended up getting a aperture sight. So just on any ranged weapon gives you perception and 2% chance to hit. That's pretty amazing. Health packs, pistol ammo, and energy cell. Fantastic. All right. Uh-oh. Spideys, I see him. All right, it's Brow's turn. All right, Browse. If you use your rifle, hit it. Nice shot. Not enough AP indeed, but you can use your special skill here. There you go. That's good work. I'm going to move you out just so I can hopefully see. Okay, there's another spider coming in. Man, I cannot take a turn with my really nice rifle because they keep closing the distance on me. They know that I do the most damage, so it makes sense. Dead. All right. Where's the other one? It's back here somewhere. All right, we're going to go ahead and move up, but I can't see it. It is the red dot, but it's like I can't see it, and I certainly can't get there to take a shot at it. Siloom, you got that right. I need to get one. Space newspaper. Okay. There we go. So I can actually hit this thing with the rifle. Those are good shots. I'm going to use the armor just in case anybody comes around the corner on us. Eyebrows gets to go before it, so she's out of AP anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. We will step up one, and then crouch, and then put a couple of shots in. Alright. Almost got it. That's fine. Bam. Pretty good. Alright. So I'll move around, see if we can find any treasure or anything. Well, there is a crate up here. Got some satchels. Sweet. Nope, spiders. Okay. Man, Browse is on it. All right.
Take him out.
Take him out indeed. All right, we get to use our good gun. Rifle skill up. Heck yeah. Now you're talking. We really do. She needs to, I wish she had like a Mr. Kiwi, like a charge ability, you know, where she could like sprint forward. We'll see how that goes. Good thing I used my barrier. Spiders everywhere. Jasplund, I don't know if when it's going to be over because it's been in early access for years. It might be one of those games like Project Zomboid, you know, Dwarf Fortress, where it's just like it's in early access forever, but there's so much content here, you know. It's like I think I've played for almost 3.5, 4 hours at this point, and it's like haven't even scratched the surface of going to space or getting mercenaries. Let's see here. We're going to switch to the hammer. Now, I want to kill this guy. Just get him out of here. And then smack this one. Glanced. Aw, not enough AP. Alright, I'll taunt it. And, okay, eyebrows can go... We're going to switch to the SMG and just do this. That's pretty good. I'll take it. So she did taunt effectively. And even though it's in melee with her, it like... pretty much, right, Mr. Kiwi? Yeah, it's always complicated about early access for me. One of the things that, like, helps me is if it's, first of all, if it's not prohibitively expensive, but if I see it's been receiving constant updates, which this has, I believe, you know, and it's been out for a long time and it doesn't look dead, then that kind of helps me. It's not just like a tech demo meant to generate money and then going to be potentially abandoned. But then again, I don't know if like you put a bunch of hours in and then there's no end game. I don't know how that works out, but I've been enjoying it so far. All right, I'm going to... Neither of these guys I can really hit with my rifle because they're too close. So I'll just switch over to the pistol and we can kill this guy. And then... I know what you mean, Jasplund. That's right, Mr. Kiwi. And I don't mind it either. And it's like, this is one where luckily, like, the developer just let me have a key to it so I could just try it out. And hopefully, I already have 3 episodes on the channel, and this will be another one that eventually posts. Hopefully there'll be enough, like, content for people to see it and make a decision on whether or not it is worth actually getting. This guy's still too close for my rifle, but I'm just going to shoot him anyway. Alright, now she can do hammer work. Hammer time. She's getting better. Look at that. Her skill went up. She's like, I know how to do this. I kill everything. Man, the spider parts, not valuable. Not surprising, though. If you go to the shop and you're like, what do you got to sell? I have a bunch of spider bits. Oh. Whereas, like, these, you know, archaeological items, very valuable. I know, wouldn't that be hilarious, Mr. Kiwi? They're like, well, we actually have a shortage on spider stuff. Could you go kill 1,000? I need to go back to that door that I found. That might have actually been the way I'm supposed to go. All right. Get your rifle out. Oops, I keep forgetting to reload. I wonder if there's a toggle in the settings to automatically reload when combat ends. That's what I would like to do. I understand, like, if you want to be savvy with your ammo, that might not be the best play, but I pretty much always want my people to do that. Here come the spides. It defended. That's hysterical. Okay. Oh, I gotta reload. I know, wouldn't that be funny? You gotta reload that thing. Wait, what? You heard what I said. Alright, here she goes. Man, she had enough movement. Okay, she couldn't hit it, I was gonna say. But she's got her ability. I'm gonna use it. Ding. Man, that was impressive damage. So eyebrows can easily finish this thing off then. There it is. Heck yeah, dude. Teamwork. It's all teamwork. Oh, no slots left. Okay, I gotta put some stuff in the stash. I see. You can shift-click to move items to stash. You can alt-click to mark items for sale, and control-click to mark them for salvage. That's cool. Jasplund, I did finish Dredge. Now, I didn't play the DLCs, but I beat the game. I beat it before the DLCs were available. Alright, I'm down here. Let's go back up to this door that we found, see what's going on. Yeah, skull door. Can you get through the skull? It's locked. Yeah, it looks like the kind of door that would be locked. Alright, you need to put your skull in the door. I'm looking for... You're right about that. Oh my god, it's the Brood Mother. That's right, they said we gotta defeat the Brood Mama. Oh, there she is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're coming from all directions. Oh my god, I walked into the nest. Alright, here we go. This doesn't look good. Okay. Right away. Hit me. What grenades do I have? I have smoke, gas, EMP, stun, and frag. I think you're right. I really hope so. Okay, I need to kill the guys that are behind us. You're darn right my explosive skill went up. Oh, graze. That's a shame. Alright. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Not enough AP. Alright, then. I guess I'll just go for defensive, and then you can put the barrier up. You're going to need to switch to your SMG. Can you hit both of them? Ooh, you can, kind of. Yeah, do that. Alright, one down. Two down. Mayhem. You got better. Oh, God. The taunt did not work. We're not dead. But I wish this guy wasn't right in my face. Oh, we got it bleeding anyway. That's not bad. I gotta reload. Defend. Alright, so I need you to kill this one with the hammer. Just get it out of here. This way we can get more range. I hit it in the head. Good shot. Alright, browse. What can you do here? Alright, well, could have been worse. Oof. Alright, we gotta use a med kit. Alright, heal myself. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just fire. Focused fire. Nice. Alright. We're actually doing really good damage right here. Alright, just hit the torso. There you go. Okay. Alright, dude, we need you to finish this off. Did it. You hear a mechanism engage somewhere. That's gotta be the door opening. Everybody leveled up. Or no, not everybody, just the main character. We got some treasure. What do we get? Ooh, we got really good stuff. Combat gloves. Sick. Fitted spikes. So these are a fist weapon. We got the legendary kinetic pole staff. Sweet. And a better hammer. But it requires two-handed melee level 4, so we can't use it yet. Got some really nice boots, more gloves, an SMG grip, and a epic or a legendary shield that's also really good. Okay, that was some incredible loot. The brood mama was packing loot. Alright. And yeah, you're right. I was gonna maybe wait a second, but you're right. Let's just do it. Alright, so we leveled up and we've got some stat points. I've been putting most stuff in intelligence and perception, but let's go ahead and dexterity. Yeah, perception is what we want for being good with a gun. I'll go dexterity as well, just so I can get a better turn, you know, in combat. Sweet. Fascinating. This seems to be one of the rumored inner chambers. Looks like we're getting electrocuted. Gem. A crystalline object twirls. Sparks flying and a strange, faraway sound fills the chamber. Tick, tick, tick. Hello? The object whirls. A sudden glow deep within. Tick, tick, tick. More. More. More what? Phoneme, linguistic, humanoid. Please speak. What do you want me to say? Are you? Suddenly, a deep voice rumbles through the chamber. Or your head, you cannot tell which. This linguistic permutation is evident in numerous parallels. It is as it has been before and will always be a simple language. A simple language, what are you? In your language, we are gem, and we're truly outrageous. We are many and more. What do you mean by many and more? This parallel is only one of infinite universes. We are waiting. We have waited, and we will wait again. Exactly, Mr. Kiwi. Truly, truly outrageous. What has happened to me? What happened when I walked between the pillars? It happened as it happened to you, to us, many times before, in this place and other places, a test. Again, you pass, or you would not be before us now. We have waited and continue to wait in our other parallels. What kind of test? Gem whirls. The songs are contagious. Lights and sparks fluctuating wildly with the words. The test. You are one of few. They come hard-pressed, their machines of hardened alloy pushed to the limit. They come fast, with seething hatred, intent to wipe you and your people from this plane of existence. There is many suffering on their ships, and many ships converge to this place this time. So much suffering. The pain travels ahead of them, through the distance, a wave before the storm. This is not good. Who are they? Are you saying someone's coming? They are many, more than Gem, more than you, cruel, hard, and without remorse. They remember, but you do not. None of you remember, a flaw in your genetic makeup as a species and a gift. There may be hope. I see. What kind of hope? Gem fluctuates, a rainbow glow of moving light. A burst emanates from the object. It pierces your mind, images of armor-clad warriors battling across aeons on alien battlegrounds. You see the carnage, feel the pain of defeat over and over again as the same pattern repeats itself time and time again through the millennia. The vision is etched in your mind, a shadow memory, without detail but clear in its message. All that has come before, the wars, the training, have all been to ready humanity for this final confrontation, and through it all, you are there and others like you. I see it is again. Gem pulses, less bright after the vision. Correct. You are the children of my makers, lost and found many times. Your seed perpetuates, wanes, and waxes across time, space, and dimension. A last, best hope for peace. A frustration for the Gornath, for that is how their name would sound to you. What they call themselves. Gifts you will be given, and you will ascend. One was given here. The first and many more can be taken by you. Find us again in other places like this one. You must ascend many times before you will be ready. Every ascension after this one will grant you a unique power that will aid you in combat. Hone your skills. Gather your people. Prepare. Prepare. What gift? What do you mean, ascension? The light begins to fade from Gem. I have encoded your matrix with an aura. You are marked for ascension. You must prepare. Seek out the other ruins like this one. Remnants of the last junction. We will speak again. Okay, so looks like we're getting superpowers, and I don't think I got anything so far, but the next ones will give me the superpowers. Sweet. Well, gotta tell you what, the story keeps evolving, getting more and more interesting here, and I'm having a very good time just learning the game and getting into it. And the more you play, the more you see the customization, the options, the looting, and I know there's even more to uncover in the game. But it is indeed my bedtime, so I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. If everyone's interested, we'll explore further in this game. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, a fantastic weekend at that. Grim, you too, my friend. Mr. Kiwi, Jasplund, Heathrun, Mr. Krabs, Derek High, Alex, Savage Pancake, Crab, Fading, Rick, Flan, everyone out there. I know, I'd like to see the spaceship part for as well. Silum, take care, everyone. Have a great one.